Somebody just wake up, he's a politician. You don't know where the person is coming from, the next day is your governor.
Former President Goodluck Jonathan has condemned what he described as reckless political behavior suffocating Nigeria's democracy, cautioning that politics should never be reduced to a playground for unruly candidates.
You must show that you are an extremely responsible person. For you, in fact, when we are in Ghana, the keynote speaker then from our Democracy Day was Bishop Cooker. And he said that if you look at everything in the world, even if it is to make Accra or Bonds, I don't know their names, there are people learn before they do it. Even to teach in primary school, you go through a training process, get certificates before you can even teach in nursery school. But that is only in politics that there's no training. Somebody just wake up, he's a politician. You don't know where the person is coming from, the next day is your governor. No basic training. And it is a problem. We must change the face of politics. We must see politics as a business of responsible individuals, not a business that they play in the motor park. Once again, let me not go too far before I say things that I'm not supposed to say.
Jonathan, at the 10th anniversary dinner of the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation in Abuja, which also marked his 68th birthday, condemns the recent adoption of 25 schoolgirls in Kebbi State, describing it as sad. He recalled a similar incident during his administration when Chibok girls were kidnapped in Borno State.
For us as a nation, this is a very sad moment. About 25 girls were kidnapped. And it reminds me of what I faced when the Chibok girls were kidnapped when I was in office. In fact, myself and Vice President, he was the governor of Borno State. When the girls were kidnapped, I was the president. I know the headache we had. So we really pray that these girls be rescued. We condole with the families of the people who have lost their life, the general, the vice principal of the school, and all the other people that are still in detention. We pray that this country gets out of this situation very soon. It's a sad moment.
He enjoins politicians to shun politics of rascality and embrace decency.
I still pray that whatever we do affects everybody. And we must play our politics with decorum, with sense of responsibility, not with rascality. Politics is not a business of rascals. Politics is, you are trying to create leaders. You are trying to create leaders. So you must show that you are an extremely responsible person. For you,
Jonathan also said that no government can succeed without the cooperation of its people, and no people can advance without a government that listens and leads with clarity.
And just like she said, we noticed, even when I was in office, that most of the challenges we have used to emanate from poorly managed elections. In fact, Mali is still there. It was just parliamentary election that led to the crisis in Mali, not even presidential election. So we set up the West African Elders Forum so that we go to countries close to their elections and we also go during their elections.
He added that leadership must be anchored on responsibility, nation building, and restraint. He also said that sustaining democratic stability requires civility and a genuine sense of accountability from all political actors. The former president also lamented the recent spate of insecurity and violent attacks, most especially adoptions across the country, urging leaders at all levels to take their responsibility to citizens more seriously and ensure the protection of lives while safeguarding the nation's democratic order. Jude Aweke, reporting for VOS TV News Benin.